A pedophile, and he had incest with his sister as well. This is not no upstanding righteous man.
That's crazy. I think they changed it or something like that.
Who's they? Why would this white man be presented to you as Christ if the Bible says he's a black man?
So where does it come from? Why does the church say, have shit like this up here?
The 1400s is called Renaissance era. That's the rebirth of the white race coming into power on the earth. When they came into power, they changed the image of Jesus Christ from black to be white. And they started a mass spreading of modern day Christianity. Read it.
The book of Daniel, chapter 10, and verse 5.
Right.
Then I lifted up mine eyes.
So Daniel has seen a vision of Jesus Christ. Come on.
And looked, and behold, one certain man clothed in linen.
So Jesus Christ came to talk with Daniel, because Daniel's a prophet, right? Come on.
Whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl.
Okay, so beryl means green. He had a green garment on, right? So you know how black people, when we dress, we like to have color coordination. Okay, you got a white shorts on, and then you got that's a beige color, tan, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so you put the colors together, right?
Yeah,
It's in us to want to have color coordination when we dress. It's the same thing with Jesus Christ, because he had gold on, and then he had beryl. Beryl means green. Does green go with gold? Yes, that's color coordination, right? Go ahead.
And his face had the appearance of lightning.
So it says his face like the appearance of lightning because he's in a celestial form, angelic body, and he's glowing, right? Come on.
And his eyes as lamps of fire.
What color is fire?
Red.
Like a reddish color, right? Why would his eyes be red? What was his first miracle? He turned water into
Wine.
When you drink wine, the whites of your eyes turn red. Right? That explains why he's saying that, right? Come on.
And his arms and his feet.
Now, hold out your hand like that. Then look at your feet. In comparison to your arm, read.
White in color to polished brass.
What is that saying?
Also, he's really black.
Yes. And his color is there, right?
Yeah.
So now why would we have the thought in our minds that he doesn't have a color or nobody knows what he looks like? Why would we have that thought? Where do we learn that from? Think about it. The church.
Yeah, they said
Exactly. You see what's going on?
I do.
Okay, hold on, let's talk about it, right?
Okay.
So if that's a more accurate description, right?
Yeah.
Then, you know, based on what you were taught, you would assume that this is him, right?
Like something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so you see this on TV, you see this when you Google Jesus, you're gonna see this image come up. One of these images, right?
Yeah.
So, who is this guy? If the Bible describes him to look more like that, why? Who is he? Interesting. I want you to put it together for me. Who's that? Because the reason why I have to do that is because when people say, oh, nobody knows what it look like, then we'll ask, who's this? You know what they'll say? Jesus. So there's an image associated with the name. So we want to know where this image comes from.
So where does it come from? Why does the church say have shit like this up here?
I want you to tell me. I can tell you the answer, but it's a breakthrough for you mentally when you can put it together for yourself. Why would this white man be presented to you as Christ if the Bible says he's a black man?
That's crazy. I think they changed it or something like that.
Who's they? See, your mind is working. There's something inside of you that's working and it's making you put it together. Now you start to say they change it. You're right. You're not wrong in what you're saying. Who's they though? I want you to go. Who's they? No, I guess.
White people just like trying to change history.
Exactly. Why would they want to do that? If you and your people knew that Jesus Christ was black, what would it do for you and your people? Psychologically.
I feel like it'll be kind of inspiring. Like,
it's inspiring. It'll make you feel better about yourself. Like, damn, God look like me. Like, you feel more special. You feel like you're worth something. Bring it up. You understand? But because our people believe in a God that don't look like them, what do they start doing? Give me that. Is that Jeremiah chapter 2 and 11? Come on. I'm going to show you the flip side. Because, I'm going to show you how dangerous this is. Because our people believe in a God that has blonde hair and blue eyes and that looks nothing like them, I'm going to show you the psychological effects of that. But I want to read from the Bible what God says concerning that. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 11. Hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods?
Now, when it says hath a nation changed their God, every nation has a God, right? What is the Chinese people's God? Buddha. A big fat, big belly, right? And they have you ever go in a Chinese store and they have like the cat that's sitting down like this? That's their gods, right? East Indians, what are their gods? No, that's the Arabs.
Yeah,
they worship Allah. East Indians, they worship Krishna and Vishnu. These are like women with 4 hands and 6 feet, and they sit like this, and they sit Indian style. You never seen that before? Huh? With blue skin. Look it up, like just type East Indian like God or deities, and they'll give you the actual images of what they worship, right? When you look at Arabs, like you said, they worship Allah. The cobblestone, turn that around real quick for her. This is what they worship. And they call that Allah. They do the Hajj and they walk up to the stone and kiss the stone. Yeah, it's a rock that's inside of this box right here that they're worshiping. That's what's going on. So turn it around. So they worship the crescent moon and the stars. So every nation has a God that they associate themselves with and that they worship, right? Including Caucasians. Who are Caucasian? What is Caucasians' God?
I'm guessing that one.
Yes, yes. And you know, this God, they set him up during the 1400s. The 1400s is called Renaissance era. That's the rebirth of the white race coming into power on the earth. When they came into power, they changed the image of Jesus Christ from black to being white. And they started a mass spreading of modern day Christianity. And the way they imposed that Christianity on our people was through slavery, was through bloodshed and subjugation. Look at what happened to us. This is your history. This is the thing that we've forgotten. These are the things that we've been through as a people and we forgot. This is the pain, the tears, the struggles that we faced in modern history that is absent from our minds. You understand? This is what we've been going through. And they forced Christianity on us. Look at what they did. They packed us on slave ships like a can of sardine. And you had women that were pregnant that had babies on the ship that had to be thrown overboard because they were useless. You got people, they had to, if they packed on slave ships for months on end, how did they use the bathroom? They went right there. And some of them, they suffered from bacteria, from that feces, from the excrement from the waste, and they died and had to be thrown overboard. Right. You understand? That was the transatlantic slave trade. These are the things that we forgot. So now read it again.
Hath a nation changed their gods?
So no other nation ever changed their gods, right? But we did. We changed our God. Read.
Which are yet no gods.
And the thing about the other nation's God, it's made up. It's not real. They worship this is Caesar Borgias, the son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome. He's a regular man, and he was A pedophile, and he had incest with his sister as well. This is not no upstanding and righteous man. The Muslims worship a damn rock. It's a stone. A stone can't be a God. Turn it back around for me. It's made up. But our God is real. And when we change our God, read.
Hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods?
Read.
But my people have changed their glory.
So what God is saying is that the other nations is more loyal to what they call God, which is nothing more than my people that got the real thing. Now, how have we changed our glory into that which is nothing? How we change our glory? Once you understand that you have in your mind that, okay, God is white, Christ is white, everything white is holy and pure and righteous, and that is the highest standard of living that we have to look up to, then you want to acclimate yourself with that. You never wonder why, and you can relate to what I'm about to say, why our sisters and brothers dye their hair blonde. Why do we do that? Yes. Why do we blonde our hair? You ever thought about it?
I ain't never do that.
I'm gonna give you some time to think, right? Why do we do it? Because I see you got a few streaks going on. So I want to ask you, why did you do it?
Because that's what I'm comfortable with. Honestly, I switch my hair up. Sometimes I want to do something different.
What else do you do?
I do other things. I do braids, I do twists, I do straight hair. I wear my natural hair.
The color itself. Why choose that color? Something different, something unique. Okay. You ready? You want to give me an answer? Or what she said?
I feel like, yeah, girls switch it up to be something different, I guess.
Do something different, something unique?
That's how girls do. I ain't never do no blonde.
I want y'all to listen to me clearly. I've been in North Carolina, California, different places over the country, right? And I asked the same question. You know the answer I get? Y'all really want to know? The answer I get is, I just want to do something different. I just want to do something unique. But wait a minute. If everybody's doing it, how is it something different?
Right.
How is it unique?
I think it's unique to her. You know, she's probably not used to that color.
Everybody doing, I do
Maybe like a
something
little
different for
streak.
me.
It goes beyond that though. Because that is the programming that's meant to you. But really what's going on is you dress according to what your mindset is. You choose to dress based on what? Who gave you your fashion choices? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Who gave you your fashion choices?
What you mean we didn't give us our...
Listen, the questions I'm asking, I know they sound weird. I know it sounds weird and it's a little confusing. I don't even asking that. But once you get the answer, you'll see clearly why I'm asking a question like that. Nobody don't ask questions like, you've never heard a question like that posted in your life. So it comes over with, but hold on, I understand you have a question, but I want my question to be answered first. Who gave you your fashion choice? Huh? You did?
I did.
Where you got your fashion choice from?
Yeah.
You watch BET?
BET?
Do you
Not
channel?
recently, but like,
You be watching BET?
you know, as of like, when I was young, yeah. Like, you know,
Yes,
I watched
right?
it before.
You watch music videos?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite artist? Glorilla? You don't like Glorilla?
Okay, she good, but she not...
You don't like that? You like that?
Yeah, right. But I'm not really
You like Megan Thee Stallion?
I'm not a rap fan. I like Newark R&B.
Like Jasmine Sullivan?
I do. I love that.
Wow, that was a good guess, right? Okay, so the point is, you like the way Jasmine Sullivan dressed?
She dresses okay, but see, for me, I dress based off of how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't look right on me.
I got you. Who's your favorite artist? Sis, who's your favorite artist?
I don't have one. I just
You like
jump around.
Beyonce? You like Rihanna? Ciara?
Sierra cool, yeah, I like Sierra.
All right. So my point is this: Your choice of dressing comes from the media you consume, the music you listen to, the people you look up to. That's where it's come from, right? And it's the reason why everybody does the same thing is because of what you have programmed inside of your mind. You think that, okay, this is my choice, this is what I'm doing. No, it goes deeper than that. You're being programmed to dress a certain way, to carry yourself a certain way. Right. You understand? Back in the day, it used to be women carrying themselves modestly. How is it we have a culture now where women like to dress more provocative and wear shape-revealing clothes and body part revealing clothes? When did that become popular? When did that become popular? From watching music videos, seeing the video vixen shaking it behind, being like, oh, you see Beyonce dressing like that? You see my favorite artist dressing like that? Like, oh, I want to be like that when I grow up. That's where you get your ideas and your thoughts from. And then you start to mirror and image it in the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the way you deal with the people around you. It's programming. Who controls the media? The same people that gave you this fake Jesus is the same people that give you the music you listen to, the media you entertain, the social media platform, the Instagram, the Twitters, the Snapchat, the what's the other ones y'all use now?
TikTok. That's all
TikTok. Right. And they're pushing their agenda. Right? They want you to dress the way to degrade yourself. They want you to dress in a way where you try to look like them. What do our people call woolly hair? Your natural hair that God gave you. What do you women call it?
Wearing our natural hair? Like the fro or like...
Y'all want me to tell you? Y'all call it nappy hair.
Not everybody.
Coarse hair.
I don't got
bad hair. You know what some sisters say? They say, oh, when I grow up, I want to marry me a Chinese man so my baby can have nice hair. That's what y'all say. I heard it. I was born in Jamaica. Where were you born?
I was born in America.
Did you hear the same thing?
Yes, I did.
Where you were born? Nah, you were born in Jamaica. Where you from? You heard the same thing. Where you from? Did you hear the same thing? We all come from different walks of life. How is it we hear the same thing?
So my kid's not going to have nothing to worry about.
But you understand what I'm saying, though.
I understand, but like...
You can relate to what I'm saying, though. How is it everybody comes from different walks of life but hears the same thing? It's because it's a mass programming that's imposed on our people.
That's right.
That's what's going on. Of course, go ahead.
You wear this 7 days a week?
Say it again?
You wear this 7 days a week?
You want this?
Yeah.
I wear shirt, fringes on it, bordeaux blue, according to Numbers chapter 15 and 38. Right. That's our dress code according to the Bible.
7 days a week?
Yes, there's different types of garment we wear, but we got to dress godly. We got to dress according to God's fashion.
Your garments, right? Based off of what looks best.
I pick my garments based off of God's program.
Right.
Because I understand what you're trying to say. Everybody gonna have their little unique style or whatever, but first it has to filter through what God says.
Right.
If it doesn't filter through what God says, if it's not lawful, then you can't do it.
Right.
You understand?
So
it's not lawful. I'm gonna show you about the blonde in the Bible. But as far as dressing immodest, the Bible talks about that too. 1 Timothy chapter 2 and 9. 1 Timothy 2 and 9. I understand. Okay. I understand, like, you hear certain things now, you're like, you doing this, and you're like, oh my God,
saying, like,
I'm guilty, I'm
not guilty, but I'm just saying, like, God telling me I gotta put on a dress every day.
But you know what that means?
Like the way, but I don't mind.
You know what that means?
Like,
for you to be doing that, some people just sit there, they'll walk off and dismiss it, but for you to be doing that, that means there's some form of godliness there that you could build with and work on. You understand? Like, and that's how you're gonna, your value increases like that, that's how you demand respect from the people that interact with you. You understand? You want a dude walking up to you and treating you like a regular $5 McDonald's type of chick that you just buy her a Happy Meal and then she spread an eagle for you. Like, that's how you want to be treated?
No.
You want to be treated like that?
I agree with what you're saying about dressing modest and, you know, if a woman is revealing herself. But what I don't understand is, like, let's go back to the blonde hair or the strip in my hair or
I got you with the blonde hair.
All right,
I got you.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I think that it's a different, you have to, like you said something to her about BET. Nobody even watches BET anymore. Everybody don't base what they wear off of what they seeing on TV. Some people
You don't watch BET.
Some people are
use the
just
internet?
comfortable. I cannot dress like Megan Thee Stallion because I'm not shaped like Megan Thee
You
Stallion.
use the internet.
I use the internet.
For what purposes?
Just around. To keep up with
entertain.
news.
Keep it with news.
Yes,
Okay.
to keep
All
up
right.
with what's
news.
going on
What
in the
else?
world.
What else?
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Right. You read magazines?
Yeah. No.
You don't like fashion magazines?
No, I don't read it. Me neither. I feel
Okay.
that's out of it.
You like social fashion pages on social media?
I don't go to fashion pages. I just go on the internet and I see whatever's up there.
So do you see ideas like, I like this, I like that?
I do.
Okay, so you don't think those attribute to your own, what you call thoughts and ideas that you want to do for how you dress? It's influence. Everything is influences. You can't deny that. Everything is influence. But the thing about it is this: all of us are influenced, but we got to make sure that we're influenced by the right thing. I'm influenced, but I got to make sure I'm influenced by God's words, not by the words of the enemy. Because what he is telling you to do is sin and go against God, degrade yourself, devalue yourself. That's what he's telling you to do. Now God is calling us back to order, to structure, to honor. You want to be honored, right? You want to be treated with honor, right? Right. So first it starts with self. If I respect myself, ain't no way you could come and disrespect me. We not having that. Right. You understand? But people read from your body language. The way you walk, the way you talk is communication. Also, how you dress is communication. Right. If I want to communicate to you that I'm a police officer, I have to dress like a police officer, right? Firefighter has to dress like that, right? Every occupation, you can tell who they are based on the way they're dressed. You can tell a doctor because he has a, what that called, a stethoscope or whatever around his neck. You say, okay, that's a doctor. You don't have to ask if that's a doctor. Every occupation has a dress code, right? Including being a hooker. Hookers have dress code, right? What type of dress code have hookers?
Not this dress code. They got like more revealing than this. Like,
but you know what the problem is today? You can't tell who's a hooker and who's not no more. Right. Because all the females is dressing like hookers now. Right. All the females out here doing free advertisements. Right. They lowballing the hookers. Right. You usually got to go to certain locations or whatever, avenues and whatever, to see to hookers like all over the place in New York, in parts of Jersey. Now you can just go to a regular Guyanese event and just fall back with a beer and a Guinness and just look, watch, scheme, plot. You understand? That's how men think. I'm talking like that because that's how men think. You understand? Now read that.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
That's what the Bible says. Adorn yourselves in modest apparel. What is modest apparel?
it's a dress. You gotta have like little sleeves. All of this gotta be covered.
Okay, let me explain something to you about modest apparel. Modest apparel don't mean you gotta be boring and look like a damn nun. Or you gotta look like one of them. You gotta look like one of them Arabic women that put everything over and all you seen is their eyes. You could dress and carry yourself with style or whatever, but it gotta be modest, meaning it can't be shape revealing. It can't be provocative dressing. Like provocative dressing is like you gonna have cleavage showing, right? Or you gonna wear Hispanics, but it's gonna have mad ventilation and all that. Like you're not supposed to be wearing Hispanics is underwear. You have people coming outside with their drawers on, walking like, oh, don't I look sexy? No, you don't, man.
Because if she do, she's automatically a whore or wants to be a white woman.
It's from the programming. Because our sisters see it, they watch it on TV, oh, I want to be like that. That's cool. I could do that too. I can see myself making that work for me. I want to do that too. And then they start doing it. And everybody else start following behind. You understand? That's how the minds of our people are. One start doing it, everybody else start doing it. And it's all influence. And it's all mind control. You understand? But how we take back the power How we take back order and respect is by dressing the way God commands us to dress. Read it again.
That women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest apparel. Don't wear shape revealing clothes with men out there. And it's like you provoking a man to lust after you. You understand? If a woman wearing a dress, is like, okay, she look good, but your mind don't go there. If it's shape revealing clothes, it's like, damn. Look at that ass. Or look at it. Look, damn, she revealed. You understand? The mind goes to that place because the woman is giving those suggestive thoughts. You understand? I'm that fast chick because I'm revealing how I look for free, basically. Right? So God says not to dress like that. Deuteronomy 22:5.
Deuteronomy 22 verse 5.
Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Right? That's talking about pants. Right? If a man wear heels and a dress, stilettos and all that, that's weird, right? You gonna look at that, yo, that dude gay. He got some sugar in his tank, right? So read it again.
The woman.
This is for you too. Where's she at? Tap her for me. Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Come on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So the Bible says you're not supposed to be wearing pants, right? Pants is another form of shape revealing clothes, right? You wear pants? So when you wear pants, right? When you put pants on, she wear pants too, right, sis? You wear pants, right? Read it again for her.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
That's what the Bible says. You're not supposed to wear pants, right? Pants, huh?
What about for work?
No, God says not to wear pants, not even for work. You know that's the thing that they invented when men went to war. The woman had to take over working in the factories, and the woman had to put on overalls, and it became a normal thing where women just wore pants. But there's a saying: who wears the pants in the house? The man has to wear the pants in the house, signifying that what? Pants belong to who? Men. Any form of outward two-legged clothing belongs to men. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as woman pants. You understand? Pants come with a what on it? A zipper. What a woman doing with a damn zipper? What you pulling out? Unless you're a transvestite. What you pulling out? It's not designed for you. But your enemies have told you that it's okay to wear pants. Pants, when you wear pants, you're in open defiance against God. Understand that. Fashion speaks volume. Fashion exhibits exactly where your mind is at. If a woman wears modest apparel, that shows that she has respect and honor for herself and also for the men around her. When a woman dressed modest, that means that she doesn't have any respect for herself and she doesn't respect anybody else around her. You don't respect the men, neither the woman, because they're gonna want to follow your example, neither the children. Young girls look at you too and like, oh, she look cute. That must be good because she's doing it. I want to do it too. You understand? The way you carry yourself, the things you do, it carries a lot of influence. All of us have a responsibility. So now, with the pants, right? You wear pants? You wear pants? When you put pants on, right? What you do when you put on pants? She real with it. She gonna put the pants on, she gonna go in front of the mirror like that. And then she gonna ask him, does this pants make my ass look big? Right?
Now I feel like I'm ready for work.
But you check yourself in the mirror because you want to make sure that niggas outside got something to look at. So you don't dress to get attention.
Not the man.
You don't dress to get attention.
If a girl compliments you, that's how you know you're good. If a man compliments you, that's
Anything you're saying is wrong. I believe that the delivery that you have, right? Right? Some people are raised that way and they may not have that knowledge that you are trying to give. So they automatically believe that this is okay. So when you come out here and you say, y'all hoes for doing this and doing that, you can't reach that audience.
I'm not calling you a hoe to dress like
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said earlier. That's what I said.
For the people who just don't have knowledge.
You want me to tell you the truth? You want me to tell you the truth or be taken and be faked? The truth hurts.
I'm down with wearing dresses.
What way can I tell you the truth and it's not
But
gonna
if
hurt
I
you?
was raised to believe these things, right, from my parents, right, and then you come out here and you tell me these things, right, I'm gonna think you the crazy. So what
you know what?
delivery,
You know what? You know
what
what?
other delivery do you have
You know what though?
to reach
But
somebody?
it's the people that love you and that care about you is gonna tell you the things that you don't want to hear.
But
The people
now
that
I
hate
know
you
these
is gonna make you keep doing the things you're doing. And understand the impact of the delivery is new. It's like, okay, where's this coming from? It's abrasive. Why is he saying that? Like, that's mad offensive. But when you listen to the reasoning, then you go, okay, I see where you're coming from. Oh, you right. You know, but that's the way God wants us to talk.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.